Hey, all right, everybody, look. I got another box. Right, okay then. What is inside this box? Well, it's another e-bike. Now, this has come from a company called ISCOOTER, so I'll put it by there. And a very short name on this bike is called U2. So it's from iScooter, and the bike's called U2. So what I'll do, I'll get the bike out, put it together, and we'll have a look together and see what it's all about. Right, okay then, here's the bike. It has got one sticker there saying U2. They did say that it's a new brand of bike out to them, but it has got a sticker there saying U2. It's got a sort of, I don't know how to describe them handlebars, quite unique they are. They do come towards you. I've sat on the seat and then they do feel quite comfortable. Battery slots in here. It's got one of them tilt, turn the key, battery comes in and out. So it's one of them types there. Now, I don't know if you can see there, that is the seat clamp. And if you do have the seat clamp that facing that way, it does block the battery. So I'm going to have to turn that around and face it the other way. Because, well, I don't know if I could put it, change it around to go on this side. I'm not quite sure. But that does block the battery at the moment there. So I'm going to have to move that. You can see a little power. It's got a little button there to show the power. Let's lock that back into place. It's got a bracket on the back there, look. Rear tail light, brake light. It's got a front light integrated. It's got disc brakes on the front, disc brakes on the back. 7-speed Shimano. Now, it does come with a throttle, but the throttle is in a box and it's not connected. So it's entirely up to you if you want to put the throttle on or not. But when the bike comes, they leave a little gap there to put this little throttle on. It's just a little press one like that. That isn't on the bike. So it's entirely up to you. It's optional, okay? But without the throttle, this is a legal 250-watt e-bike in the UK. So this bike is perfectly legal, and that doesn't come connected. It's entirely up to you if you want to put it on or not. Now, that throttle did come in a box, so I'll show you what was in the little box within that box. Right, okay, inside the big box is this box, and inside this box is more boxes. So we'll take this box out here, and I think this is it says 42 volts, 2 amps there. So I'm assuming that is the charger. We'll have a look at that in a minute. I think I can see, there we go, that's your front axle. So that is your front axle. I'll put that on in a minute. You've got instructions and some tools and bits and bobs. What else is in here? We got a side stand there to go on the bike. We've got the front stem for the handlebars inside this box. The pedals, and there's something else. There's something more in the box. There's more. Let me get a little bit down there. And there's something there. What is this? I don't know what that is. Looks like some sort of, I don't know. I'll have to have a look what that is. I'll look at what that is in the instructions. Anything else in there? And it's empty there then. And I'll just open this quickly here, like this. And you can see, there we go. And look, what can you see? Oh, it's a UK 3-pin plug. And I can see the charger in there. There we go. Nice compact charger. Lovely. Right, okay, comes with 2 keys. The key goes in the battery on this side over here. You can't see it, but I'll put some overlay of a video of me putting the keys in, and you turn it on like that, like so, and then you just hold the M button on the screen there, and the bike does come on, and it has got an actual, oh, that's quite loud. That is quite loud, so people will hear that. It's got electronic horn. I think it might be incorporated into the headlight, but it is quite loud. I don't know if I'll point it towards that way there, and it is quite loud. Trust me, it's loud. So you've got your display up here, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. And also here is a headlight. I don't know if you can see the light shining there. Look, here's the headlight, tail light. If I pull that there, the brake light is flashing on my hand. It's quite bright here, so I don't know if you can see that, but it is flashing on my hand. So you've got brake lights, headlight, and a tail light. Right, okay then, here we are, out on the old open road on the iScooter U2. and just checking if there's any cars coming. It is quite windy today. There's expected showers. I don't know if you can see on the road, there's puddles everywhere. It has just rained, so hopefully it doesn't rain again because it just absolutely tipped down. So I hope I don't get caught in any showers. So it's windy, it's cold, and even though it looks nice, about 10 minutes ago, it was quite rainy. Anyway, we're out on the old e-bike now. So let's get on with the review and see what it's like. Let's just watch this van coming past. Then the van coming behind me, and I'm going to let him come through. Let's let him come through. There's no point trying to race vehicles on mountain roads. Right then, so let's have a go then. So, like I said earlier, I have put the thumb throttle on, but you can use this bike with just the pedal assist only. Now, if I use pedal assist, there is a slight delay, and then it doesn't shoot off like other e-bikes. There's a slight delay, and it comes in nice and gradually. So it's not a... It's nice and gradual. I hope you can hear me because it's really windy. Just got to watch these vehicles again coming past. Okay, here we go. Right. So, like I was saying, I'm using the pedals now. It takes a while for the pedal assist to come in. And once it comes in, it's nice and gradual. Now, the bike is set to 15.5 miles per hour or 25 kilometers an hour. So it is set to that. And when the bike came to me, it was set in kilometers an hour, and it's quite easy to change. I'll be showing that a little bit later on. It's quite easy to change from kilometers to miles per hour. So I'll show that a little bit later on. But let's get down here. I've got to get past that big puddle. Okay, if you want to change it from kilometers an hour to miles per hour, just turn on the screen by holding down the M button. And then you've got to hold the plus and minus button, like so. I'll go into the settings there, and if you can see, if I press minus, if it goes to 0, it's kilometers an hour. If it goes to 1, it's miles per hour. It says miles. If you just leave that, then that'll go off on its own. If I don't touch anything, it should sort of cancel itself, and there we go. It's set to miles per hour. It's quite a comfortable bike to sit on because you've got the handlebars sort of coming towards you, and I'm in an upright position, so it is quite comfortable. The way I've set it up, I've got it so I'm sitting almost upright. And even though the seat looks hard, there is a bit of foam in it. So it does give a bit of give. Oh, I just noticed they've done all the road by here. It's a nice brand new road. Hey, that's nice. There's no potholes, look. Oh, that's nice. Now there's a big hill coming up, so we'll try and see what that's like. The hill is just up there on the corner, and we'll have a go and see how much power this 250 watt e-bike gives me going up that hill. So I'll put the gears down to number 1. I got the gear set to number 1 now with the easiest gear, and the big hill is coming up. So we'll just see how much assistance this 250 watt e-bike is going to give me up this hill. I'm not going to rush up here, but I'm going to see. So far it's quite easy. Let's have a look. Getting up this hill now, so you have got to put a little bit of assistance in yourself because it is only a 250 watt motor, but it's making it easier getting up this hill. I just had to pull over there because there was a van coming right behind me, so I pulled over to the side. But if you take your time up the hill, it's all right. It's nice and easy. It's not giving you massive amounts of power, but it's making the hills a lot easier. So there we go. So I've managed to get up here quite easy. It's quite nice. It's a lot of traffic on the roads today. So with any e-bike, the range, people always ask me, what is the range on an e-bike? But it all depends on how you use it. I mean, if you pedal a lot, you're going to get a lot more range on the battery. If you do hit the thumb throttle, then obviously you're going to get less range. The battery's not going to go as far. So it all depends how much work you put in. It all depends how heavy the rider is. I'm 88 kilograms at the moment. So you can gauge off that, but I'm 88 kilograms. And it did give me assistance to get up that hill there. We just went past. Oh, the sun's come out and the wind stopped for a minute, so that's not too bad. But we'll drive down by here now and we'll have a quick look at the bike and I'll go through a few things. Right, okay, I'll do a little brake test by it, see what the brakes are like. Let's pull the brakes on, and there we go. That stopped me fantastically then. So, I mean, people do say that they prefer hydraulic brakes, but the cable brakes, they do stop you just as well, not just as well. I mean, you have got to pull the brakes harder, but they do work. These brakes work perfectly well. They stop me fine. But when we get up by here, I'll get off the bike and we'll have a little look around the bike and I'll tell you what I think. But just for clarification, I am using the thumb throttle now and again. I like to use a thumb throttle, but I am trying to use it without the thumb throttle to give you a gauge of what it is. But it's got 5 speed settings. So if I put it on the, I press the horn instead of the speed setting. Then if I turn it down to number 1, I think on speed setting 1 with the thumb throttle, it's only doing 3.7 miles per hour. Car coming behind me. So another car coming behind me. I'm going to pull over a minute. If I put it on to speed setting 2, assist setting 2, it's doing about 6 miles per hour. And then we got speed setting 3. This is with the thumb throttle now. And it's going 8.7 miles per hour. I am on a slight hill. I'll put it on setting 4. That's going up to, what's that going up to? 9, 10, 10, 11. And then setting 5 will obviously take up to 15.5 miles per hour. Right, okay then, so the mudguards have saved me from the wet weather, so I haven't got wet at all. Now the seat does look as if it's hard. Like I said, if I press that there, I don't know if you can see that there, it is nice and soft. It gets a little bit firmer in the front, but it is a nice soft seat. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Now, the battery is a 36 volt, 13 amp hour battery. And like I said, I don't know if you can see there, if you go around this side here, like I said earlier, if I wanted to pull that out of there, I'd have to pull that a little bit. And then you've got to lift this up here. And I think the key's got to go in. I think if I go with the key like that, you've got to press the key and turn it like that. And that unlocks the battery to take it out if you want to charge it from outside the bike. If you only undo it slightly, the seat stays clamped up. So that's my solution. Just undo it slightly, you can get the battery out then. So it's no big deal. Just undo it a little bit. Like I said, because the bars are coming towards you, I've set it up. I don't know if you can see there. I've set it up like that. So I'm sitting in a nice sort of upright position. So it is quite comfortable. It is quite comfortable. I got to say, it's quite comfortable. It's a nice looking bike, isn't it? And it's very light. It's very light, so it's nice to move around. Anyway, let's get back on the bike and go that way before it starts raining. Right, okay, it's the next day. The sun is shining, so let's get out and finish the e-bike review. Right, okay then, a much nicer day today. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm using the old thumb throttle bike here at the moment, and it's taking me along. It's up to 14 miles per hour, and it is nicer when the weather's nicer. But it is a nice bike to ride. I gotta, like, you can see me a bit better now, but I'm sitting in a very upright position. I have mentioned it before, but it is comfortable to sit like this instead of being hunched over, especially when you're as old as I am. Something just flew in my face then. But I do tend to use the throttle a lot. Some people might not put the throttle on because it's only legal up to 3 miles per hour in the UK. There are some, I was watching a video where you can get the bike certified to use a throttle. Is a legal loophole apparently. I think it was on a video from Electroheads. So you can get the throttle certified in certain circumstances. But anyway, let's carry on. Now there's a hill coming up by here in front of me. It's a pretty steep hill. The bike is slowing down. Let's see if it keeps going up here. I'm not going to pedal at all, okay? I'm not touching the pedals, look. I'm not touching the pedals at all. It's still doing 8 miles an hour. It's still taking me up there. Remember, it's only a 250 watt motor. Didn't touch the pedals at all, and it's taking me up the hill. So that's pretty good, isn't it? And it is a 250 watt motor. Because if you look at the motor, it's quite small, but it's got quite a bit of punch for a 250 watt motor. It's a very nice road to ride a bike down by here. Very quiet. Only a few cars come up and down this road, so it's a nice, lovely pace to ride a bike. Now, I'm just going to use pedal power by here, and let's see what it's like. Let's see what it's like. Now, once you get your legs moving, it starts coming in. It doesn't come in abruptly. It comes in nice and smooth. So, and now it's starting to give me almost full power. I've got it on setting 5 with the pedal assist. There is a really big hill in front of me by here. I expect I'll have to pedal up this hill, but I'm not putting I'm just ghost pedaling at the moment. And now I'm starting to put a little bit of power in, but it's quite easy. It is very easy. You're not going to get out in a puff on this bike, I don't think. I'm not sure how good the range is. It's a 36 volt, 13 amp hour battery. And like I said, it's hard to gauge range because it's all to do with the weight of the rider, how much pedal power you put in. And you can see by here that I'm not out of breath at all. I've just come up a massive big hill and it's easy. There's some lovely views along this road. I can see all the sheep. I think I can see a few lambs along there. Yeah, there's a few lambs, so it's lambing season. And there's quite a few lambs actually. Now, if you look on the website, this bike will be, I think it's priced really well. It's quite a reasonably priced e-bike. And it is a Step-Thru. And as I've got a little bit older in age, I do like a Step-Thru. A Step-Thru bike is, I prefer it now because I'm a bit older. But there we go. So, yeah, I'm enjoying this bike. I am enjoying it. I mean, I do like e-biking anyway, so I don't think there's many e-bikes I don't like. But I've gone a few miles now. I come up all these hills over the mountains and I'm not out of breath. It was easy. It was nice and easy. It's a nice relaxing ride. There's a car coming towards me, so I'm going to pull over by here in a minute. I'm going to pull over because I don't think this car's going to slow down. It's going quite fast. There we go. Cars don't like to slow down on mountain roads for bikes for some reason. But yeah, what's some beautiful views along here. Okay, I thought I'd give you a view of what I'm looking at when I'm going past on the e-bike. But there we go. I don't know if you can see down by there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 tiny lambs. One's running up towards me now, look. There, look. Really, they're newborn lambs, they are. See them coming running up here? Look at them little lambs there. That's nice, isn't it? Hey, look at them. There we go. So, it's definitely spring. It was raining yesterday, but it's nice and sunny today, and it's definitely spring. They're having some milk. Right then, okay. And there's the bike. There's the ISCOOTER U2. And it's getting me around lovely, this bike is. It is nice. It's nice to ride. Right, let's get on. Okay then, there you go. That's the review of the ISCOOTER U2. I've really enjoyed my time on this e-bike here. It's well priced, I think it's well priced, and all the links will be in the description down below. Anyway, if you did like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ahoy!